Happy New Year, Jet. Happy 2023. Hope this one's a good one. God, we need it. Hope it's a good one for Vinely. For fuck's sake. Almost almost self-censored myself there and didn't say the F word. Then I remembered I'm on Twitch. Like, oh yeah, I can still drop F-bombs here. For now. For now, I still can. High on Life wasn't good. I finished it. But it was annoying, but alright. That's the best way I can describe it. What the fuck is this? Just be patient. Patient, you'll see. Alright, just hold your horses. I mean, it's cowboys and vampires, alright? It's that simple. Also, GMC, thank you for the gift sub, I am the king. Good afternoon, Galahad. How you doing? Hope your day's well. How was your New Year's Eve? Did you get midnight smooches? Well, I had a pretty regular day. I don't really put that much interest in New Year's Eve. It's just another day for me. I just decided to take it easy and get work done on my video. Since I'm behind on it. But I'm good. Good, nothing to complain about. You celebrate your brother's birthday? Well, yeah, I went and did that. Got him a present and all that. That's more like what I do on New Year's. It's like my brother's birthday more than it is New Year's. Also, Lazy Gamer, thank you for 44 months. Here comes the big show. That's like an even old wrestling reference now. Thoughts on Silent Hill 4? You mean The Room? Well, I played it not a couple years back, and I like the ideas behind it, but the execution was pretty rough, to be honest with you. It's got a lot of really good ideas, but they didn't really pull it off. It's just a very clunky, more clunky than Silent Hill normally is too. Very clunky in a lot of regards, and but I liked what they tried to do. Just they didn't really pull it off. And it has a very out there kind of like interesting story as well. But yeah, I'm mainly alright on it. Just feel like they could have been, done. That's a game that actually be served well by a remake. Doing great. New girlfriend and company stuff is going great. Speaking of, we got to schedule some time to talk this week. A lot of good stuff. Sure, I got no problem. I should be done with my video in another day or so, and then I'll be good. That's right, chat. Callisto Protocol videos. I'm in the editing phase now. Got about half of it edited together in one day, even. Went to watch the original Clash of the Titans on HBO, and 5 minutes in, I got removed from the service. How come? Did you use somebody else's account? Happy New Year, Lord. Happy 2023. My chiseled jawed disciple. For some reason, that's the best compliment I could come up with. Not me, the movie did? Oh, okay. Bad luck, I guess. It's all your fault, by the way, because you tried to watch it. Is this game new? It came out like a couple weeks back, so yeah, pretty new. There's a lot of games with the word West at the end of them right now. If you may remember, last year I played a game called Blood West, and I plan to play again as well once more content comes out for it. But this is Evil West. Seems, and it's gotten pretty alright reviews. We'll see though. I'm not entirely sold on it. Chiseled jaws are pretty awesome. Wish I had one. Don't we all? Well, I was gonna say don't we all? Then I realized, filled my chin. Like, oh yeah, I got one. Got one of them. Is this not the same game? No, this is a completely different game. Here, let me show you the. Well, let me show you all my legalese. Yep, I feel like I'm signing a contract. Flexing on us with his jawline? Well, I got very little I can flex with, alright? He's threatening you, chat. With multiple weapons. This is a very aggressive menu. Now, isn't that just rugged looking? Guy's got beef jerky for skin. What a man. What a manly physique. Black leather too. He's like an emo cowboy. Do you think emo cowboys could ever be a thing? Guess I'll go catch some bandits or whatever. Listens to music you won't recognize. No Kratos? Ah, well. Not all of us can. Some of us have to be mere mortals. To be fair though, since he's using guns, he would probably still beat Kratos. I'm assuming bullets work on the guy. It just probably takes a lot. It's kind of hard to tell where to look at this guy because he's got stuff all over him. He's got like 2 different gauntlets on, a big rifle on his back, Wolverine wrist blades. He's so American. But also, let me do my announcements real quick. It's been a while since I had to do any of those for the games I've been streaming lately, so I kind of forgot. Feel weird, but for the past week or so, I've found comfort in watching God of War Ragnarok Atreus and his girlfriend scene compilations in the Jotunheim section. I mean, hey, whatever you enjoy watching, but hey. Maybe that's just telling you that you need someone in your life? I don't know. You're basically just watching like 2 kids flirt. Fully over-designed Wolverine. Well, that's always like a thing of some I've noticed European design games. A little over-designed sometimes. Europeans just don't know when to stop sometime, alright? That's what I've learned. Let's keep adding a little bit more. I mean, how do we make it more edgy? Give him Wolverine claws. Ammo belt across his chest. Another gauntlet on his other arm. I'm surprised they didn't add a cod piece, to be honest. Honestly, I think every main character should have a cod piece on display, even the ladies. I feel it's necessary. It just screams, I'm main character. Just kind of hits in the dark, empty pit where my heart should be. I mean, you want to make yourself miserable, be my guest. A cod piece. You know, the thing that protects the cod. Which Silent Hill game had you most excited at the event? What do you mean by the event? When it was announced? I don't think there's ever been one, because I don't think I've ever, like, paid attention to whenever Silent Hill games got announced. Except for, like, the most recent one. The most recent ones, I think, most of us. But at that point, now I don't really feel excited, because it's Konami. And I know I don't trust them. I will only care once I've played it and decided, yeah, that's alright. That's it. No, I wasn't really a fan of Silent Hill for a very long time. I knew of them and I played the first one and a little bit of the second one. But I'd never really gotten into them until like the late 2000s, I would say. Until after 4 had actually come out. Shakespeare talks about those all the time. What, cod pieces? I bet they're comfy, you know? I bet it's like just reassuring to know you have a cod piece on. It's like, yep, I'm protected. A cod piece is like a bra for guys, alright? You just know you just know when you have one on or not. So yep, time to go out in public. Did some costume designs for some shows here and there, and the dudes who wore dance belts in the dance shows said they were comfy. I guess it maybe just keeps it from like flopping. If you wear boxer briefs, you already got that going on, but hey. No one likes wearing bras. Depends. I definitely know some people who definitely don't mind them. What's up, Vigilante? Hello, welcome back, everybody. You ever gonna video Assassin's Creed 1 and the Ezio trilogy? Eventually, I would say yes. I've just been on a hiatus from Assassin's Creed because Assassin's Creed Valhalla drained me of any, desire to touch that series for a while. And hopefully the next one won't do that again. So I can go back and, like, not feel, like, dread at the idea of playing the series. So I would definitely say there's a very good chance of me sending the original 3 Assassin's Creeds. Just right now. Mirage is only supposed to be 10 hours long. That seems awfully short, actually, for an Assassin. Even like the original ones lasted longer than 10 hours. Did Valhalla hurt you? It physically exhausted me. And it's like happened at right at the same time. I had to like spend a week away from home due to an ice storm. So I was even more exhausted when I got back to it because I was like, I was sitting around without power for a week. Like, man, as soon as I get home, I'm going to have to like work on that game. You can beat the Ezio games within 10 hours. I honestly, I spent more, I streamed Assassin's Creed 2 and it took me way more than 10 hours. Maybe just because you can speed run your way through them doesn't mean I'm going to, chat. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like show you how to like use these exploits to like, sequence break the game. I mean, that might have been a good idea for Valhalla, but when it's like, yeah. You guys really need to stop relying on websites like howlongtobeat.com or whatever it is. It gives you like an idea how long a game will last. They're pretty inaccurate. Pretty inaccurate, I'd say. We all have our own way of playing through video games. I wonder if I should use a controller or keyboard and mouse for this game, by the way. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, let's check in the options first. Skill reminders? Game reminds the player of the most important skills in action just in case they're not utilized. Data gathering? Nope. Guest player color? What? Aim support? Aim snap. Okay, apparently this was made with a controller in mind. Third person? Well, third person is still aimed with keyboard and mouse, so. I'll wait until I played the game before I change anything. Full screen, VSync, frames per second cap. We'll cap that at 60. Just for the sake of the stream. But I'm liking that it's put everything in Epic. Detected my chunker of a card. Like, yeah, you can play this game properly. Motion blur, though? NVIDIA DLSS? Yeah. Good stuff, you know. Sharpness. Just the sharpness NVIDIA Deep Learning Super Assembly feature works only on the supporting GPUs. You know what? I've got one, so we'll adjust by 20%. I recently borrowed Remnant from the Ashes from the library, and so far, you can borrow that game from a library? Game is pretty decent. I mean, I heard it was good, I just don't really care for it myself. Yeah, it sounds like it's a live service game. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Hey, Bad Boy, thank you for the sub, man. 52 months. Happy New Year's. I don't see a subtitle option. Arachnophobia. Decide whether to leave the most intense occurrences of spiders. You know what? I want to make a game that just like gives you options like turn arachnophobia up instead of off. Like make it everything into a giant crazy spider. Or what about other fears like clowns? It's like, you know what? Here's a bunch of clowns and spiders and clown spiders even. I've noticed there's been a feature in games recently. Like if the game has spiders, give people a way to turn it off. You're out of it, but hey, you're not even playing. Come on. Be a man and watch another man play a video game. Clowns aren't scary. I used to work with a guy who was deathly afraid of them. Even walking past like a DVD or something that had a clown on it would like get his heart rate up. Does that do anything for you ladies? A man scared of a clown? I'm sure he can overcome it in your mind if he's got other nice features, but seems like a killer to most. Oh God, he's going crazy about the clowns again. How you doing, Soraya? Welcome back. Alright, so time for Yeehaw with Dracula. You know what? There's been several games I've failed that try to do, cowboys and vampires. I remember one back on the PS2. It had like a sexy, like, femme fatale. It actually looked very similar to this. Only had like a really sexy female lady vampire that would like come on to you, I think. Audio crust? Are you getting audio crust? You hear a crackle? I think that's actually the game's soundtrack. Your mic is fucked? What? When did that start? Audio sounds like Sprite? Why, though? When did that begin? Has it been like that since the stream started, or just now? I mean, I literally have my headphones in to monitor what I sound like, and I don't hear anything. 45 seconds ago? Second you click new game. Is it still going on? Bizarre. Because it must be happening in OBS because I'm plugged into my audio board and I hear nothing. Still going on. Oh. Interesting. Alright, let me... Fucking Christ. What if I click off the game real quick? Is it still there? I'm now clicked out of the game. Start the game, see if it persists. If it does, task manager, I guess. Let's... Alright, we're gonna exit out of the game real quick then. Still fucked? Wasn't because I started recording, was it? Yeah, I also stopped recording. Did that make it stop, or does it still sound messed up? Sounds good now. Oh, is the recording then? Maybe I should use OBS to record. Oh. It probably doesn't interact well with Bandicam. So I might be using OBS. Okay, well, I didn't really have OBS pointed at a recording for this game, so I'll just have to go into like the high as life folder until I remember to make it all good. Your GPU allows you to record and stream without a hassle, generally, but I guess every once in a while there's a game that it doesn't. But yeah, I always like stream, record, and play the game all up on a single GPU. I got a 4080 now, so, and I've been using a 1080 Ti, and it works pretty well. But apparently this game is gonna, I think it just doesn't like Bandicam, because as soon as I hit the record button, it started making my audio crackle. Right, I'm gonna record with, you know what, OBS. Alright, tell me chat if you hear my audio go to hell right now. Alright, I'm now recording with OBS. What does it sound like? Also, you can't see anything, can you? Or can't, oh, actually you can. For some reason, OBS viewer isn't showing the game, but it's up there on Twitch. So far, so good. Yeah, it's Bandicam. Alright, problem solved. Thanks for the heads up. You switched to a 4080. That's awesome. Congrats on the yeah. Congrats on spending like $1,300, my man. Good job. Like, ah, what a fucking baller spending money. It was not easy, I'll tell you. I did not want to. I mean, it was like basically almost the same as MSRP. I just, ugh. I hate how like overpriced the cards have gotten. True death. Upon death, your entire progress is deleted. Oh, you got permadeath mode. Because I'm using keyboard and mouse, so I don't think that'll matter as long as I don't switch to a controller. It's a good self-info. Well, for me, it's a bit different. It is a business purchase. I get to write it off on my taxes.
The founding fathers, dark forces have been preying on America. As the fight against these
Elder, thank you for the 29 months.
A secret organization has trained people with remarkable skills. The agent's duty is to protect ordinary people from the forces. 1,300, that's as much as most expensive camera lens. Well, hey, that's just like you, that's a business purchase for me, so it takes a little sting off when I could just write that off on my taxes, though. What's the most enjoyable game you played in 2022? Elden Ring. What other game can you name? Cultic was really good. God of War was also really good. This game is a little loud. Do I need to turn the audio down? Can you guys hear me?
Arrow said we can trust his source, and the son of a bitch's sources I don't trust. Retirement is doing wonders for your attitude. Retirement is great. It's getting dragged down eventually. Great goddamn.
There's a cap at how much you can write off? No, it's a business purchase. You write it off.
Chester's in a chattier mood than your sour ass. Don't worry about the other boy.
Arthur Morgan. I don't think so. Well, the dialogues, you can't hear it very well because they're like riding next to a train.
Chester will be none too chatty with his guts sprayed all over a train carriage.
I know how to shape an explosion, Edgar.
I think this is actually a bit more like Gears of War than anything else, chat, than what you're thinking. It's just like Gears of War with vampires and cowboys.
Wait for it.
I mean, look at the size of their shoulders. Not 5 minutes in, we got a guy talking about retirement. Yeah, but he's like your co-op partner. He can't die.
Harrow's not gonna be happy about the bridge.
Arrow can suck my dick. He's the Secretary of War, not the Secretary of Bridges. Let's go.
What about the Secretary of Transportation, though? Yeah, these guys sound like they're like really old cowboys. They can suck my dick, man. I remember those lines in Red Dead Retribution. Red Dead Retribution. Oh well. Red Dead Retribution. So we got.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's redemption, not retribution. Though they could make it. Oh, wait a minute.
Almost there.
Wow, they're going crazy with the Mexico filter, even though I think we're still in the U.S. right now. Graphics look nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's a little too orange even for sundown. But hey, they want to make it, you're in the West, everything was orange. I think you may need to readjust dialogue volume compared to music. I mean... Audio. Music volume. We can turn music volume down. We're about 70. And you know what? Effects might be really punchy too. So, well, there we go. When do we get to swing from tree to tree using a lasso? I mean, you say that, but this game might actually allow you to do it. The answer, it's very, not exactly, historically accurate.
Let's give it a try.
Some places allow you to perform special actions, walk up towards the... oh, well, it is a lasso. Well, you're right on true. You guessed true, sir. You can do that. I mean, we're not swinging from tree to tree, but hey. He's Indiana Jones. You know, we have not heard anything about the supposed Indiana Jones game for a while. Like, since its first announcement. He's got leeches on his nipples. I kind of feel bad for him. What the hell? Why is it just like... Is this what the inside of a train looks like? Just a bundle of wire? Of, rebar? That doesn't seem right. Lead enemy attacks and get out of reach fast. Tap space to dodge or double tap to roll away. Look at that, no stamina bar either. Okay, maybe it's more a little bit, actually, what is this? Give me its spleen. Why is he punching them? You know what? He's conserving ammo. All right. He's being, he's taking this seriously. He's only got 6 shots. Give him a break. Learned that one from Kratos, did you?
Oh my.
Okay, maybe this is more like God of War if it were a cowboy western. We're still trying to discern what this game actually is, chat. Give it time. We'll come up with a definition eventually. Cowboy of, you know, West. Sure, why not? I mean, that could probably work if they ever want to take it that direction. I mean, why not? What was that?
Born 1857, 1864, 1881. Arranged in order of vintage like fine wines.
I kind of like the voice actor's voice. Though it will be a bit Souls-like, I don't think so. But, you know, not everything needs to be a Souls-like. Let's stop with the idea like, oh man, if only this were a Souls-like. Man, if only my Mario game were more Souls-like. I mean, some things just don't fit. Bucks pickups. Look around for Bucks pickups, which will come in handy later. There are secret chests to be found outside the main path.
Boy, you better make all this worth our time, Chester.
Walk over the money bag to collect it.
More money.
Didn't we just like blow up a train over a random bridge? Why is like hell here already? Hero punch. Press while dodging forward W to close the gap enemy and attack immediately. I also would think that name is called Donkey Punch, but... Is it really hidden if they tell you, well, that's just the tutorial hidden version of it. Medication dispenser built within the gauntlet can be used to heal. With a short recharging downtime after each use, press C to heal. Like a... by just doing a fist pump, yeah. You think his arm is actually really difficult to move with that much crap on it? That's gotta like be lifting up a good 40 pounds or more. Uppercut. Most enemies can be uppercut with powerful gauntlet punch. Hold down for uppercut. Keep hitting the enemy to keep them airborne. I already learned that one. Gonna be heavy. Well, that's why he keeps it at his side too, I think. Chat. Chat, do you think there, it has nothing to do with what we're currently playing, but, switching back to like a different game for a second, supposedly Konami's been promising maybe something Metal Gear related next year. You're gonna get some like a big Metal Gear announcement stream where they announce like a couple different games. Do we even want that? I mean, until we've actually, you know, seen what they're gonna release as a new and improved Konami. I don't know if they've earned that kind of trust yet. I mean, maybe I'd rather wait until like they release some Silent Hill stuff first, as like a test, you know, test bed. Like, all right, we realize we fucked up. Please don't hate us anymore. Metal Gear is done. It is. I mean, you say that, but then like it had one of its best years ever in 2022 with everyone going nuts over Metal Gear Rising. I mean, at this point they'd be stupid if they're going to make Metal Gear games again to not make a Metal Gear Rising 2. Hold W to uppercut enemy, follow up with a cannonball punch. Cannonballed enemies can be killed by environmental hazards. Big shout out to Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Konami, I know, right? It's amazing how far they've come. Doubt Metal Gear Rising 2 will be as good as the first one. I mean, I would be amazed if it were as well. Considering, especially considering Platinum, it seems like they're falling off a little bit in the past year or so. Like, they released that stupid, like, game for Square Enix that was like a live service game, Babylon's Fall, and that's now dead. And I even felt that Bayonetta 3 was a bit of a letdown. So, were these guys just hanging out here in this cliff when we got here? Figured they were like part of the train. Interrupting enemy attacks. Special enemy attacks are deadly and unstoppable or irregular means. Press R to interrupt them with a kickoff.
Where the hell did you get that slice?
Yeah, I'm fucking dying. Get close to a near-death enemy and execute them in a spectacular fashion. Approach the glowing yellow enemy and press mouse to final blow finishers are rewarded with health pickups. Doom's legacy is growing. You are invulnerable while performing the finisher.
You're over, pal.
New lore? The Genu giant. These oversized cannibalistic predators are native to the Genu tribe of North America and are known for their unusually large physiques. The recent decline in their population inspired them to make a deal with the Sanguisugis? I don't know how to pronounce that made-up word.
Great, more ticks.
Looks like you could use a hand. Go on. Hold on.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked here, aren't I?
Much better.
Seems like combat's a little janky against multiple enemies. It's because one, I'm currently can only do melee. I don't have access to guns yet.
What are you waiting for? Move!
Also, I'm still brand new at the game, so maybe give it time first. What did you think was going to happen when you detonated a bomb on a bridge?
Jesus.
Sprinting is faster than regular running and might sometimes be required to get somewhere in time. Press shift while running. Ledge paint chains, glowing chains, but yeah.
Worst damn barbecue ever.
Hey, boyo, guess who's riding in first class and responsible for the biggest delivery in gathering history? Remember when the dream of attending the gathering was just that? Wishful thinking. But I am on my way, soon to be hobnobbing with the creme de la creme. The oldest, the wisest, the most powerful. This is where it begins. If I play this right, in 100 years, I'll be the one being catered to by human douchebags like you. That's it for now. I must bid you adieu. There's still much to do, and I can't louse this up. Yours truly, Chester, the Catering King.
You know, I appreciate they actually voice the notes. The term douchebag even exists? I don't think it did, because I don't think well, Maybe it did, I don't know. I don't know the history of douching. But now, the Rentier revolver. Signature hammer mechanism allows for rapid fending shots. Provides one's hands are skilled enough the weapon doesn't require aiming. And can reload automatically once the cylinder is emptied. Hold F for fanning and tap E for single shots. No aiming, what? You press E to shoot? The fuck?
Now that's what I call a game changer. Welcome to America, dipshit!
That's so bizarre they went with like, you know, E or shoot. I guess they wanted to make it like a melee and that, but oof. Alright, let me try like juggling with the gun. Maybe a controller. The controller would be playing to the same. They're like I'm guessing they melee and guns are like your secondary, sort of like this. Look at like Dante. Being anachronistic, I think they're going for that old school like what was it, the grindhouse kind of feel to it, where they would swear a lot. However, if you're gonna make for like a grindhouse style entertainment, all right, I expect a lot of breasts, because that was kind of important to grindhouse.
I bet one good punch could get
The
me
revolver looks like it's based on the Lamette revolver. The unique thing about the Lamette revolver is that it had a shotgun barrel into the pistol barrel. Maybe we get upgrades then. Infinite ammo though. Rentier Garland can be used to carve out the path forwards. Get close and pressure and charge it.
Got through.
Also had 9 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, only 6 in this. You know, you can make it so those only highlight when I get close. They don't need to highlight when I'm this far away. Sorry, but the dialogue still feels very quiet. I mean, maybe it, I mean, I can't, I'd have to like boost the audio overall. I mean, I can do that. It just means like the game might have very loud music sometimes, even though I turned it down. We'll see. How's the game so far? It seems alright.
Let's dance.
Whoops, I was meant to learn something there and I fucked it up. Ooh. Dude, why would there be a ladder going along the side of this old train car in the first place? That doesn't make a bit of sense. This is a new game? Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago. I'm just now getting to it though, because I've been busy.
I'm taking it.
Another one of those FromSoft, I mean not FromSoft, Focus Home Entertainment. What shit, actually, the Norwegian developer, you know, publisher group. I don't know why I said FromSoft. But Focus, I think they're in Focus Home or something. The same, you know, publisher had handled like the old Rat game. Apparently the term douchebag may have begun the late 1800s, but wasn't used as a derogatory term until the 1960s.
Come here.
Was that, did you actually get that from a Googlepedia, like a Googlepedia, Wikipedia look fact? Sometimes Wikipedia, you impress me. Liking more games from other parts of the world or reaching the mainline world gaming stage or whatever, well, Focus Home, I think that's their name, has been doing that for a while now. It's FromSoft developing the other in Soulsborne. They're currently working on, cranking out that, robot game. They used to make first-person RPGs as well.
Join you? Take this, God damn it, that hurt. Jesus, after
Don't forget about Tenchu. Well, they only made like 1 or 2 Tenchu games. Most of those were made before they got bought, before they bought them. Game doesn't look fun, it's fine. Not every game needs to be like that AAA polish,
Now what the hell is that thing? Hold on, Jess, I'm coming.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot more AA games, I feel, recently. Which is a good thing, I feel. Like I could have done like an execution move there, but it wouldn't let me.
Pissed. Then let's get that son of a bitch.
That big creature has some hang time in that one attack. Good. I don't mind that one bit.
Young rentier, still on your father's leash, I see.
Heard you were on your way to the gathering, Chess. What's this? Catering?
Why, I have no idea what you're...
That big shiny ball out there is no good for your sensitive skin.
The sun's not to know what they'll do to me.
Fun game. Let's test that theory.
No, Richard, stop! Belmontville! The gathering's in Belmontville!
Excellent choice, Chester. And since you're feeling so damn helpful, we're gonna be needing a guide. Consider it a promotion. Dipshit.
Belmontville's a long way from the manor. We're on a clock here.
We've been hunting DeBono for 3 months. What's another few hours?
Have it your way. But your father's gonna have your ass as an ashtray if we don't make that presentation.
You're retired. What's he gonna do? Fire you?
You're watching one of the post-release things in God of War 5 and the director was like, he missed his son growing up to help make 4 and then make this game? So saying goodbye to Atreus, that's kind of fucked up. Like, yep, still raising my kid and made video games. I mean, damn. Feel bad for him.
We're gonna be walking blind into a damn maze.
And if our tick friend here is telling the truth, DeBono's gonna be right in the middle of it.
I don't think I'm in a position to lie, do you?
He's retired, why is he here? Love of the job, or I don't know, just is. He's supposed to be the older, wise, and character. I mean, when you get a dress like that, why wouldn't you come back to the job?
You want a limitation?
So I feel like wearing that much leather in the desert is gonna be like not comfortable. They gotta be like just boiling in those things, right?
with familiars. No question.
Rejects
Where
the
do you
same
think you're
thing.
going?
Yeah, a lot of people in entertainment end up missing out on that stuff.
Sounds like I'm making short fancy pants here. Doesn't make a run for it.
In broad daylight. That's why we need familiars. I'm starting to question your qualifications for this job.
Those ass-licking tick lovers should be shot on sight. What the hell? Maybe we can play with dynamite out here too. Right, Jess? I'll make you a new waistcoat.
I don't believe my tailor would like that.
See? You're bonding already.
Eat me.
Aimed weapon perfect for long-range precision shots, including hitting it. Okay, so the pistol works off E. This one works like you would think by holding in the old right mouse in, then hitting left. And then you, without holding it, you punch everything. Alright. We have infinite ammo, though. Seems that way. I don't see an ammo counter.
That gathering won't find itself, you know? Move it.
Alright. It's all coming together, chat. What the hell happened out here, though? Alright. So is this a distant future or distant? This is like a distant past. I mean, we're riding horses in what looks like Grand Teton Valley or whatever. And then we're driving trains and we got like an Irish, vampire guy. Clearly. Mid to... kind of like 1870, I don't know. Late 1800s, yeah, somewhere, maybe not like 1870s or something.
There in front of you.
Oh, shut up. I told you my sight's not recovered after the change.
Hey, so you're telling me it's not the booze?
Renter rifle allows for precise long-range shots that deal significant damage. Gosh, that's a good spurt, by the way. Use a renter rifle to shoot glowing weak spots and deal severe damage. How's your new year hanging, you asking me? So far, pretty ordinary. Servant gunslinger. Human servants of the Sanguisuge. How do you say that? Referred to as familiars, they help vampires accomplish things they can't accomplish themselves. For example, any activity that can only be performed during the day. These dedicated slaves will give their lives for their masters. Often they let their masters feed on them, which creates an even deeper bond. All familiars hope that one day their masters will turn them into vampires. However, they are usually disappointed as that gift is rarely given. What is the Red Dead Redemption ripoff? This is not a Red Dead Redemption ripoff. One, it's not open world. Two, it's I'm fighting vampires and monsters. Just because something is set in the West ain't gonna make it a Red Dead Redemption ripoff, you know? Holy fuck, logical, man. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you for the 20 gifted. A lot of people in chat just, got a lot of, subs, so be sure to send him your love. Oh, I see why these guys were shooting these bottles and they couldn't hit anything. It's because these bottles don't break. Either that or I'm missing as well. Sure, the pitch meeting when something like it's Red Dead, but also is not. Look, it has to be at least open world where you can start calling it a Red Dead thing, chat.
Smash it.
I am wearing my glasses.
Cash.
I wouldn't be able to read what you're saying if I wasn't wearing glasses. You overdressed for the desert? Look, it's the rule of cool. This guy, it's clearly like suffering from the heat wearing all this leather. But it's a video game, so you don't have to worry about his body temperature. New skin. Oh, we can give him a scarf. Oh, we can just change the color of it. We'll keep it as red. Shooting the log does nothing, punching does. I'm aware of the weirdness of that. Clothes don't look comfortable. Hey, how much leather have you worn before? I've never worn anything but a leather jacket. I've kind of always wanted to own a pair of leather pants, though, I won't lie. I haven't, come close to buying them once or twice. But then I'm like, you know what? I bet money those won't fit. Like, I'm not sure if you'd like to have to buy, like, a size bigger than you normally wear. And then I think about, like, God, the caretaking on them. I don't like having, like, fucking oil on my clothes. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy regular jeans. Where do I go? Thought it was in here, but it doesn't look like it. Plus, how often are you gonna wear them once you get them? You know, another, Western game with, monsters in it I've thought about playing again and again is that, Crytek, CryEngine game? The one it's like almost like a battle royale, but it's like a team-based one. Hunt Showdown, I think it's called. Yeah, that. I thought about playing it before.
Another tick wannabe. Well, that's not gonna happen.
But then it's like, it's been years now, so it's probably like you have to spend a lot of money to get the good guns. Like, yeah, I don't want to do that either. Leather pants in hot weather is a bad combination. I'm aware of that. They're very thick and very insulating. You're wearing another thing's skin on you that was meant to keep it warm, so yeah, it's gonna be doubly so for you. It's actually not so much that, since obviously you would wear it in warm weather. It's the upkeep on them, because you gotta like oil them. You gotta like take more care of them than you would normal clothes, because they're not normal clothes. And if you get, and also you're gonna be very like paranoid while wearing them, because you're gonna be worried about every single jagged looking thing you walk past about scratching it, because that's gonna show. Hunts, showdowns, paid stuff is 100%. Isn't there like guns you get too? I had a colleague in high school who once came with leather pants that are used for stripping. He stood up on the desk and started dancing. I don't know why I remember this, because that stood out. That's why you remember it. I'd remember that. So when you say made for stripping, that means they're a peel-aways, right? Yo, Dartigan, what's up? Israel Z Gaming, how you doing? Is there like a map telling me which way I'm going? Okay, that looks like that's the way I gotta go. Let's go back over this real quick. If you guys are active in the image channels in the Discord, you'll know I just finished Plague Requiem and how I anticipate Dart's vid on it more than Callisto Protocol now. Oh, well, I'll try to get to that for you next year. Well, this year, not next year now, I suppose. Wait, 2024, Dartigan, that's such a wait. Are you at all shocked that Red Dead 2 Red Dead Online was abandoned after only a couple of years? Not as, to a degree, a little bit, because Rockstar was behind it and they had such success with GTA Online. But I was thinking to myself, I didn't see how you could clearly do as much stuff with Red Dead's Online as you could with GTA 5. Without making it, like, really weird and odd, because GTA 5 just does whatever the hell it wants online. You want jetpacks and, like, hover bikes, you get them. You can't really do that in a Western game, I feel. So they had to keep it a little bit more down to earth. I just wish they would have just had story-based DLC like they did with the first game, with, like, the zombie stuff. I mean, they got pretty weird with that, too, let's be honest. But that worked because it's in a story setting, so it got explained. And it can just say non-canon. But, Plus, is it still, like, unplayable? Like, is there still, like, loads of hackers? When is Callisto vid coming? In the next couple days. I started editing it today, actually. So, and I got, like, the first 40 sins down, so that's about halfway through it. And I've already sent the intro idea off to Rune, so hopefully he'll have that out in time as well. So, we'll see. Oh shit. Oh shit, they can suddenly shoot really good. Oh fuck, first death. Maybe I should use my pistol again as well. I like a good head sport game, and this game is good head sports. First death of the year. Congrats. Oh, yeah, you know you're right. Here's to many more. Wine time? Are you drinking expensive stuff tonight? Any game you're looking forward to sitting in 2020? Lots of them, actually. I mean, we got Dead Space coming up this month. Even though I'm not really that into it, it should make for a good video. The Forspoken game. There's Resident Evil 4, Final Fantasy 16, possibly Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Rebirth, whatever it's called. Then you got the Harry Potter game as well, and a couple others. And there were still a bunch of games that come out at the end of the year we don't even know about. So yeah, I'm gonna be loaded all year. It's probably only gonna be like during the summer I can even like get a few older games in. Because it just feels like this is going to be a new release year. There's like a backlog of stuff that's been delayed and worked on for like the past couple of years. It got delayed because of COVID. It seems like, yeah, we're releasing it this year. We're going to get the fuck out the door. System Shock and marching on that too.
Out of my way. Smells of ticks. Gathering must be close by.
Like what there's even to do in GTA Online besides the same 20-minute heist. I don't know. A lot of people these days use it for RP. 2023 looks like quite the year for video games. Of all the games that they're saying actually come out, well, I'm hoping so. I'm sure there'll be a couple that end up getting, you know, delayed. Maybe to 2024. But who knows? Resident Evil 4? Yeah, Resident Evil 4. Did I say Final Fantasy 4? Spiders. This is why I should have turned the... Oh, they're not even enemies. They're just like spiders. They give you an option to turn these off. Now I see why. They're immortal. Really want to play Black Myth? Wait, that game is probably not coming out this year, I imagine. Can we get a Sim video? What is the plot of Sims? There isn't one. Honestly, yeah, I don't think these are American spiders. These are like invasive Australian spiders. Arachnophobia warning. In case you don't like spiders, you can disable the game's menu.
Maze. Gotta be a way out, though.
They seem kind of harmless, you know. I like how inviting the glow with the TNT is. It's like even like reflects off your character. It's so bright. Sims a game everyone plays because their real life is shit. Is that the reason? I don't think that's the main reason. I think everyone plays it like you'll engage in their a few moments of sadomasochism. Because you gotta get it out of your system safely, and that's the way you do it in video games. But much fun playing around with the model people they made. Some people, I mean, there's a lot of mods for it, so maybe it's pretty decent. I've never really liked Sims myself, though.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah, it looks like a loading gate. Come back here, spider talk. How big? These big, but a lot of them. complete circle has been made. Sharky gang? Sharky gang. I have a friend who is deathly afraid of spiders, so in an attempt to give her some catharsis, when I went to Cambodia for vacation, I had some fried tarantula and filmed me eating them. Power move of sorts. Usually catharsis can only have an effect if you're the one doing the cathartic action. So she'd have to be the one eating the spiders. Which is probably a hard sell. I don't have arachnophobia, but I really wouldn't want to eat fried spiders. Just unappealing. I don't want to eat bugs. This is just all down here, huh? Didn't know we had such ancient, ruins in America. You liked it? Fucking grow with fried spiders? I mean, to each their own. I don't think I'd try it, though.
Here somewhere.
I don't know. I like spiders when they're alive and, like, not in, on me. Ancient Native American spider. Yeah, Native Americans didn't really build with stone that much is the thing. The South American, natives did, but not the North American variety. They were like, you know what, let's just, like, make everything out of wood and leather. They were like, at most, I think they made, like, some pounded earth mounds. You like this game? So far, it's alright.
Dead end. Great. You seeing this too?
Take it off.
Mr. Rentier, on a first date? What do you take me for?
You're right. Maybe a little lighting to set the mood.
No, no need. I see it now. Of course. The glamour. I'm on it.
Warhammer Red Dead. You know what?
Please.
A Warhammer Western game could work really well now that I think about it.
It's not that easy to sever the illusion from its source.
What's the source?
Think about this, chat. Orc cowboys. Has anyone done orc cowboys before? Why doesn't Old Timer help you in combat? Because I play in this game single player, I think.
Well, I'll be damned.
This drip goes hard. You like leather, do you?
You know what? Let's switch. I'll take the explosives, you get the Bono.
Is this about the bridge?
It's not about the bridge.
Got the damn train.
All orcs are cowboys. I mean legitimate cowboys, though. It could happen. Games Workshop, make it happen. Didn't Warhammer 40k recently add a new faction? It finally added dwarves to it, like space dwarves. That they talked about forever but never actually shown. Wait, what? Oh, you can't shoot them from here? That's a bit bullshit. I could shoot the explosives, but I can't shoot the guys. No, the magical force field prevents it. That's alright, I'm getting the hang of it. Gonna start the new year right with pizza tomorrow. I need to make my own pizza soon. Having pizza on my birthday on the 6th.
I've seen my share
Find the
of
way
tin
to
architecture
Jesus.
with that. That's something.
An archaeological wonder. Only the second level, by the way, and we're already coming across like the evil, like demon upside down pyramid. $2,000. A game like that one. New perk. Alright. Press M to view. Alright, new perks are unlocked with each level up. You can activate a perk by allocating perk points. Later on, you will also be able to reset your perk points and send them again. Free of charge. Activate a perk now. Chain of command. Chaining the next melee combo attack right when the previous one connects deals 30% increased damage and makes the next punch faster. Blasting impression. Kickoff. Kickoff and hero punch deal additional splash damage to my enemies, or dealing damage with a gauntlet reduces the cooldown of the healing dispenser. That sounds pretty good. I will, you're going to Hot Spring for a spa trip. Oh, sweet. Vote to call them poinks. Poinks. Use your poinks. I like that word. It's new, it's innovative, it's got riz. I think we should all start using the word poink. You go far in this business, Clarence. Stick with me and I'll take you right to the top. That's my 1960s marketing yo guru, boys. You know, everyone's got one. Is that guy walking on air like he's Wile E. Coyote? The fuck is Riz? Oh, we found someone who is, you know, not up with lingo in chat. Someone who's not been paying attention. Let me explain for the old folks in chat. Riz is short for charisma. Ow. Hey, I'm not old, I'm only 28 and have an awful black match. I have an awful black match, but still, if the thing is, if you don't know the words when I say them, then I have to explain them like, oh, this guy doesn't know. That's how it works. I'm sorry, but I didn't make this rule. But I have had it applied to me before. Stay point, friend, stay point. Oh, that was the way over there, huh? Well, thank you for the option, game. Dart is a snooty fuck. No, I just like making jokes at other people's expense. And then I apologize afterward if I feel bad for it. So I feel that I'm, pretty, responsible about that action. Actually, want to get over there. There's like a thing. Oh, here we go. The guys who bullies you constantly and tells everyone that that's how he shows affection. Yeah, I just have a crush on everyone in chat, like a 7-year-old. Like, I just tease you because I like you. Looking for the place to shoot in order to activate the interaction. Shoot with the rifle when aimed at. Oh. But what was the point? That just lets me go back to right where I was. Oh, I guess it like helps me open the gate. I don't know. I guess I needed to do that. When I go back to your younger years at 27, hey, you hold on long enough, wait for that technology to mature, get to that technological singularity, my man. You can stay whatever age you want forever. Supposedly. That's what the futurists will tell you anyways.
Gotcha.
But considering how AI is currently going these days, I'm actually starting to wonder if there's something behind it.
We are a unique species, brothers and sisters. We are not
Just want to look like you're 27? Well, that you can actually help yourself with, just by taking good care of yourself.
We accept the gift of change. Our powers are many, and
Couldn't pay you to repeat. Look, just the experience of your 20s ain't the same thing as the health of your 20s.
Safety through secrecy, but I am afraid
Usually.
we are becoming the victims of progress.
So we get the technology, I'm gonna be the only thing I want. Cat girls, I mean, I understand the urge, sir. You and many others. You're pegged for 14? Yeah, I've trust me, for my entire life, I've always had that looking younger than everyone around me. And always getting confused with everyone, it's very annoying. The last time I tried to buy alcohol for like some friends, I had to get carded. I was like, the fuck? Really? I mean, I guess it's like not a bad problem to have. But I guess it just gets annoying when you experience it.
Jesus, it's huge. When did they build this? And how?
I'm gonna guess slaves. They're vampires. Grow a beard. I can't grow a beard. I got a jawline. I can't hide that. And I grow in like really patchy looking like stubble. That's like the same, almost the same tone as my skin, so you can barely even see it. So I feel like you did get good facial hair. It needs to be dark and it needs to be full. And I don't have either of those. Instead, I got the jawline genes. I'm happy with that though. Buy a wig and glue it to your face. Okay, this is a lot of effort to solve what is essentially not even a real problem. Oh, just buy a wig and then just make yourself look like shit. Just fuck your shit up, Dartigan, yeah. Shit, if I really wanted to go through this, I'd just get some hair dye and go like, hey, just make my hair look gray or something. And then also not get sleep for like a day or two, so I have bags under my eyes. Can't grow a beard either, and my mustache is the same color as my skin, but apparently bump or razor bumps looks unprofessional and a risk to your health. Yeah, some people just also have that skin that doesn't really shave. I've had someone, it's actually Kate who told me I have perfect skin. I never heard that before, so I was like very confused. And I don't know, I still don't really know what that means, but apparently I have it. I guess it means it's all like the proper skin tone, it's not discolored or blemished. So I was feeling mighty pretty. Do you have a skincare routine, like no wrinkles? I do use moisturizer. That's just no brainer. Everyone should be using that. And if I'm going to be on the sun for a while, then I will use good old sunblock. So nothing really special. But, like, I'm not going to bed with like cucumber slices over my eyes, if that's what you're wondering. Smooth, baby. I think it actually just means that your skin doesn't have like discolorations or like uneven skin tone or something. Fun fact: the bags under your eyes are from rubbing your eyes and bursting blood vessels, not from being sleepy. Well, I don't really rub my eyes very much, thankfully. But usually, though, if you're feeling sleepy, you are rubbing your eyes a lot. I feel. It tends to make your eyes feel kind of like bad. Blemish free, not too oily. Yeah, I don't have oily skin. And I don't have like, so yeah, maybe there is something to it.
Yeah. Okay. Got a few more to go.
And this strong ass bullet. Of course, you use skin yogurt? Skin yogurt. Is that what your name for like moisturizer is? Look, I have 2 moisturizers. I got a nighttime and a daytime. That's as fancy as I get. But that's like brushing your teeth. Everyone should be taking care of their skin. It's good for you. Your skin's like the biggest organ in your body.
Must be the entrance. Looks even bigger up close. Well, let's crash their little party.
Why is it upside down? Why would you make it intentionally more difficult? You know, there's a reason like pyramids are built the way they are. It's like you want all the load-bearing weight to be on the largest surface on the very bottom. Skin yogurt? The name skin yogurt doesn't appeal to me. It just sounds ick. Just a bit ick.
We consider ourselves proud hunters, predators.
Just part of having superior genes? What, the skin thing? I mean, part of it, but also I just feel like it's gonna take care of it. I don't know, I'm kind of the stickler for health, Chad. I've always been, ever since like I got out of high school, I learned like, okay, I gotta take care of my shit now. I've always been someone who like, goes a bit beyond average to take care of myself.
We cannot be too proud.
Anyone who doesn't moisturize is under 25. I feel like you should be moisturizing as soon as you pass like 18, to be honest. It's like, just because you're like, even if you're like under 25, you're still gonna use sunblock, right? Yeah, it's all about preventative maintenance, chat. Takes a little bit of effort, but pays off in the long run. I like to think of it as an investment in myself. That's why I exercise probably way too much. And I'm gonna be exercising more this year. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go my first run I've been on in a while, and then I'm gonna do 100 push-ups once I get back from it. And that's on top of doing leg day tomorrow. You barely moisturize your face? To each their own. As long as you're getting some in there.
We need to leave the shadows. Don't be fooled. Once our veil of secrecy is lifted, we won't stand a chance.
Who's talking?
We might be more powerful, but they will crush us with their numbers. Listen to the voice of reason. There is a thin line between being a survivor and being a coward.
That is not my character talking, that was someone else. It's like blood. Where did they get that much blood for their fountains? That's a lot of dead people. Yeah, we just like pouring out the fountain, you know, it's like a feature. Oh, inverted cross.
Enough. Your alliance thirst for all-out war with the humans endangers us all. Peter Davano, without the sheep.
The wolves go hungry, yes. But the day is coming when the sheep will outwit the wolves. Haven't you been watching, brother? The humans have harnessed the power of steam and lightning, and they grow mighty. If our hubris allows us to grow fat and lazy in the shadows, they will soon have the power to hunt us down like dogs.
And so, you propose war.
War suggests there is a chance we might lose. I propose we strike. With my new asset, we can control the change. Reclaim the Sanguisuja's rightful place at the top of the
The girl is like the bitchiest face possible.
Control the change. Are you mad? Even suggesting such a thing is blasphemy.
Dominic, brother, these are blasphemous times. While my methods may very well be at variance with our tradition,
Cartoonishly thin. Well, he is like
tell you one
cartoonish villain, but
if we
I
don't
think that was a
adapt,
style that was
we
in it around
will
this time.
perish.
Enough. I will not allow you and your bastard breed to lead us into annihilation. Peter Dabano, for the high crime of conspiracy against your own kind, I sentence you and your line to the true death.
I told you, Father. They wouldn't listen.
We had to try, Felicity Mikata. Our work will be a lot easier if we can help them understand. If we can't...
He looks like Greta Thunberg.
Force them to!
A little bit. How dare you? How topical, I know. But, you know, it is a joke. Don't take it seriously. Well, maybe don't just walk right up to him next time. I'm a bat. A mummy bat at that. Yeah, admit chat, this game is certainly better than Vampire. Ow. Ow. Ooh.
Think you could have brought a bigger knife.
Some people get a gold watch when they retire. I got Susan here.
Should have asked him how to get out of here.
Too late. He won't be of any use for a month or two. Wait. What about Chester?
Well, what are you gonna do?
Don't send code vein, have you? I have not.
Now that is how you shape an explosion. Damn, we're late.
At least we won't be going back to the manor empty-handed.
The Spock. Now kill little girl. I think she escaped. It'll be a bigger deal later on.
Oh, I'll be damned. That's a new way to spend taxpayers' money.
James Harrow.
Remember those from history class, chat?
I heard the White House.
This is the big America, the old Zeppelins.
As long as he keeps the presidential ass.
Where's the Irish vampire? I think he got away.
Feed him well. We've got a lot of ground to cover tonight.
You're not staying for the presentation? The whole institute is in town.
I'll pass on the corporate backpatting session. I don't need another retirement lecture. Here, take this to your father before it wakes up and starts cursing us all to high hell.
Great, so I'll just tell him you've traded killing vampires.
Zeppelins, you didn't see it there?
Swilling
Yeah.
cheap bourbon.
Tell him whatever you want.
Fine, skip the presentation. But you ain't getting away from a final drink with me afterwards.
Yeah, see, big ass Zeppelin. You know, those were common back in the day. I don't know if having like big steam engines below them would be a good safety idea though. I mean, that's, especially with the smoke pouring up along the side, that's heat venting out right next to all the explosive gas. But alright, whatever.
Home sweet home. Okay.
Jesse Rentier, you're a chip off the old block.
Is anyone gonna water these bushes? They're looking dry.
Mr. Rentier, what a nice surprise.
The vampire chop. What, the head I'm carrying? Well, it was a vampire.
Mr. Rentier?
At ease, boys. My father in his office?
He is. Hello, sir. Director Rentier spared no expense to improve those gauntlets.
You know, Chad, this could be taking place in the same world as that Sony game, 1864, whatever it was called. The Order. What it could have been.
Oh, officially, they called it a cholera epidemic, but truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in.
You know what? Sometimes I wish America was as awesome as these games make it out to be. Abraham Lincoln was like fighting necromancers. Why does reality have to be so boring?
How did it go? Did you get that big fangster you were after?
Abraham Lincoln vampire, basically. I've read that book too. Wasn't there a movie where, yeah, that was, it started as a book and it got turned into a movie?
Here cost me an arm and a leg. Sure hope it's worth it.
So you want vampires, werewolves, and witches? I don't see a reason why not to be honest with you.
Veil of Secrets.
There are so many movies where Abraham Lincoln is fighting zombies. I only know of the one. There's more? How would he be fighting Nazis? Those are like well after he died. I mean, you know what? Abraham Lincoln just gets to fight everything. He's like America's like, what?
You remember me?
Merlin?
From my first year of cadet training. I'm the shortest one of the bunch. Well, the very next year, I grew like
We need orc cowboys. I mentioned that earlier.
Pants.
That's why Games Workshop make a Warhammer Western. Why not? It could be a nice spin-off.
Director Rentier sure looks edgy. Something's up.
Edgy is me, though. I'm wearing black leather, my friend. It would make sense lore-wise. I mean, have they ever had Western-themed stuff in their board games before? I know they got the fantasy stuff. Warhammer 1.8k, yeah, exactly. Something like that, whatever. Warhammer Red Hot. How about that? There's a name for you. Welcome to Warhammer Red Hot.
Edgar and my father in the Civil War. Right before the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, Central Virginia. His life changed forever during that fight. Highborn nearly killed him. Badly tore up his leg. Edgar carried him in the dead of night across enemy lines.
There was a tolerant 1980s. Well, it's also an 1880s with like vampires and shit. Maybe they got bigger concerns.
Dad could no longer function.
Yeah, maybe Abraham Lincoln didn't get assassinated in this world, so Reconstruction actually succeeded. Who knows? Or it's just a game they don't want to like. They just want to focus on the cool shit, not to like worry about real world, problems. Takes a while to explain those when you can just say vampire, werewolf, zombie. The Silver Goblet. Oh.
Where the hell you been? Thought you got bitten by some tick.
Some of those fangy fellas were hiding out in Providence. That's why the president ordered the western border secured.
Gravener's with you? He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded accordingly.
Edgar isn't some civilian looking for a medal. This is all he knows. Your institute saw to that.
My institute? This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of great progress, great change. Today's presentation is of critical importance to the family. After which...
Edgar is family.
After which, I expect you to step up to your duties here at the Manor.
With all due respect, Director,
Sauce, yeah, I'm getting those feelings.
Not a paper pusher.
You're a rentier.
Why must you always make me spoon-feed these things to you, Jesse? There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts. I do believe someday soon you will see it my way. And if you don't, it's my responsibility to force that change. Now, leave me be. I must prepare for the presentation.
And send someone in here to clean up this mess.
Oh, you mean the head. He's about to say, what?
Jord, did you hear about those ones that grew tentacles? That's a first.
Mr. Rentier, Agent Feathers is waiting for you in the lobby.
How's the game so far? You know what? Surprisingly pretty good.
Should have seen that priest.
I'm kind of digging it.
Would have loved to have seen his face when you walked in with that gauntlet.
It controls a little weird, but I've gotten used to it.
The presentation should be starting soon.
What do you got for me this time?
Hate you, Dad. Why don't you love me? It's not quite on the same level as like Titus and Jack, though. What is this? Mid-air shot by for 3,300, huh? An enemy can be shot right after becoming airborne with a single revolver bullet for increased damage. Effect can be repeated with the right timing as long as the enemy stays in midair. It does not work with the fanning action. Do not disturb. Healing is now followed up with a short 5-second invulnerability. That's too good to pass up. Any news on a Devil in Me stream? I actually messaged Kate about today. I haven't heard back yet, though. Because I probably will be putting up her vote soon, so we will need to play it, if so. Do I got any points? No points? People really find it hard to swear for 8 seconds. Well, most people don't, but there are probably some... Imagine there are some channels out there that start their videos out with like, what's fucking up, guys? I know Moist Critical has started quite a few videos where he swears at the beginning. Maybe not so many as recently, but hey. The fact that, like, I feel like the past couple of years, that's mainly stopped because they did have a thing for a while that the first 30 seconds of your video, you shouldn't swear or show anything too graphic. So, since who knows? All I know is none of my videos have been hit yet. Oh, no voice acting? Allow me to convey on behalf of the President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison, my warmest congratulations on Rentier's Institute's 75th anniversary. Opening 50th branch in the Institute, which coincides with the celebration, is a true mark of importance that this fine institution has in our great country. I am more than confident that Director Rentier's visionary leadership will continue to protect our citizens from any supernatural forces we can encounter. Yours truly, Secretary of War, Stephen Ben Elkins. P.S. We are going to attend the reception together with DC's Rentier Institute Outpost Director, Mr. Edward Jones. I hope you don't mind letting him leave his post for this well-deserved celebration. I don't know what accent I was given that, but it's my best one I got. Any plans on sending Atomic Heart, Judas, or Luna? Yes. Well, what's Luna Abyss? I know what the other two are, but yes to the other two.
She engraving her by the stables. She ain't coming.
Oops. Oh, shit. I can shoot in here? I'm used to games like not allowing me to shoot when I'm in like good company.
Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats. And, welcome. Yeah, I'm Assistant Secretary of War, James Harrow. President Cleveland wants you to know how appreciative we are of the vital service the Rentier Institute performs, defending our great country from monsters of all shapes and sizes. He also wanted me to make sure you're not blowing all our money on Mexican Monty. But that's another conversation. Yes, quite. Well, as I say, keep up the good work. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you all for gathering here tonight. It's rare we gather in such numbers, but I believe great progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by the creature's most insidious weapon, their so-called glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick. When triggered, the Zapper sends
well,
out
if they called it the
electrical
Shocker, it would be getting laughs out of everyone who played the game.
Sanguisu's glamours forthwith, eliminating what is not and leaving only what is. Once finished, these new gauntlets will be distributed to cells nationwide post-haste, allowing us to sweep our respective territories for glamored nooks and crannies. This is the beginning of a new age, gentlemen. Armed with this gauntlet, there is no way our enemy can surprise us.
The irony. Innovative device created with the R1 to disrupt the vampiric illusions, worn on the left hand and utilized as a support tool in combat. Thanks to its capabilities to discharge and create an electric arc on demand, press Q for block. Get back here, Shocker. Oh, Shocker has a different meaning these days. Would that be Chekhov's Zeppelin? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a new Zeppelin or the Zeppelin we saw earlier, because it was parked over the building beforehand. So I assume it was supposed to be there. They got Mick Gordon, I mean, for Atomic Heart? Yeah, they did. Hopefully he got treated better than he did for Doom Eternal. Zapper can electrocute enemies. Press Q block button when the enemy is attacking you to electrocute them and make open And make open towards the E combo? And make open? What is that? And make open. I guess that's like a mistranslation. That doesn't make any sense. Make open towards the E combo. Come on. Come on, hit me again. Oops. You know, chat, you could probably start thinking this is like the next season of JoJo, now that I think about it. New puck, huh? So we got new thing. Killing, like, or not, nothing I can unlock here, though. Pickups are not collected. How many points do I have? Not enough to buy anything. Well, they tell me I got new... Got nothing. This is dumb. I cannot like it. It's goofy. Definitely, this is basically like schlock, but hey, it's good schlock.
Jesus Christ. Hope Becker made it out in one piece.
I mean, basically a Zeppelin is a flying bomb anyways. Zapper's electrical arc can pull enemies marked by electricity inside their HP indicator. Hold Q and S. It's a weird combo. Pull an enemy to automatically electrocute it. I like that they got the little skull, the skeleton you can see when they're shocked. It reminds me of like Home Alone 2. And the scream is even a bit like Marv screaming on it. Can't escape you, y'all chase me to the ends of the earth. You'll never get me, I'm Carmen Sandiego. How many people know who Carmen Sandiego is? Did I just date myself by saying that name? Come on, you know this song. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world is... Familiar? Yeah, it was even before my time, but I still know about it. It's like an old-ass, educational game that apparently got quite the following. That show got a remake? Really? Everything gets a remake these days, so I apparently don't have to worry about ever being out of step with, like, today's youth, because they'll just be watching, like, a newer version of what I had to watch. Did they, like, reboot the song, so it's, like, a more, like, upbeat version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
That's all that's left to
Yeah, didn't that start as, like, just, like, an old-ass PC educational game? That's, like, meant to teach kids geography? I just remember the game show that kids almost never won at, because most of them couldn't, like, place all the, capital cities or whatever. But the song was banger, man. It's like acapella shit. I don't even like acapella, but it's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
String a rope somewhere.
It was just fun as a kid to hear that. You can view the current objective by holding escape. So I remember just singing that song a lot as a kid. Like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And trying to make my voice as low as possible. Maybe that's what trained me to have like this voice now. Me trying to do like the really low acapella song. Like Carmen Sandiego. Okay, it's making me laugh even now. Well, that does not look like a good existence, my friend. Get over here. Holy shit. good. Map placement game at the end of the show. I don't know. They probably pick pretty obscure. I remember like maybe in the time I watched that show, maybe seeing 1 or 2 kids win at it. For some reason, during the 90s, there was a lot of like really difficult final like kid shows, like had a final challenge. Like the best one though was definitely like Legend of the Hidden Temple. It's like the you could start by going into the realm of the hidden monkey. Like hardly anyone ever fucking won that. I have a theory though that the reason they made all those kids game shows really hard for them to win the grand prize is because the parents would have to pay the taxes on it and they won. And they were like, maybe the parents don't want to do that. So let's just give them like the lesser prizes. They won't cost that much. Like you'll win a vacation to like Disneyland and your parents will be paying a couple $1,000 for that. Your friend Richard was on that show. He was in the orange orangutans. Did he win? Did he remember like how to insert the key into the orange monkey or whatever? If I were a kid though, I would have studied like shows of that and how to solve those puzzles before I go on, just so I could like just be a fucking baller at it. Like yeah, like first run. I don't know why none of the kids ever did that, like just recorded it and like watched how you get through the rooms. It was that easy.
Jess, thank Christ.
Where's my father?
Still kicking ass.
That's why you don't consider us 90 kids millennials, but we are.
Fool thinks he's still in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it, and I'll find Harold.
Feels like there's very few game shows these days. I mean, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and Price is Right is still a thing, aren't they?
Thought I'd have to blow up my own house.
That's a weird transition. But then again, I don't watch those. I never have. Millennials up to 96? I think so. It's like, like I've always told people, by the way, this is all bullshit. I don't know why you never hear anyone like break it down that all these like generational names are marketing bullshit that was made up. There's nothing scientific whatsoever about it. It's essentially the same thing as astrology, trying to determine people's personality and everything about them by what time period they're born in. Like, oh, I'm a Gemini, and oh, I'm a Zoomer. It's the same thing. About the most it can actually tell you is maybe give you an idea of what technology some people are like familiar with, but even then, I feel the lines are pretty blurred now. Like even like most of the 60-year-olds I know use computers all the damn time and have smartphones and everything else. And they're like boomers, so hey, look, legitimate boomers too. Really, only once you get like people in the 70s are like, you know, technologically mostly illiterate. Aren't 90s kids and babies really the only millennials? I feel like late 80s kids or something else. So technically, like I said, there's no science to this. It's just what people decide. Millennials begin in like 81 and all the way up to 96. And after that, you get Zoomers, and now we're on Generation Alpha, I think they're calling it. Basically XYZ, they start back in 8 or A.
Christ, what a massacre.
But like I said, I will use it, but I don't put any, you know, respect or credence, or like, I don't know. It's all just basically like made up. We didn't used to. Thing is, we didn't used to even do this. It really wasn't until like after World War II and they wanted to start calling one of them the greatest generation. And then they had a baby boom, so they started calling them boomers so they could market them. That's really all weird. It came from advertisers. Literally, you can look it up. All this generational naming came from advertisers looking for a way to like group people together so they could sell them stuff. You almost escaped being a millennial? What's wrong with being a millennial? I think we're like the best generation. I say that after I just mentioned all this bullshit. How's it feel knowing the fact that when you perish one day, Disney will reboot you as a cheaply made 2D sitcom starring a talking friendly piranha? Who says I'm gonna perish? I mean, I'm making it to the technological singularity. I'll be like a piece of software living on a computer in space. With a harem of catgirls. I'm dead serious, by the way. It's not a lie. That's not me just talking hyperbolically. Totally the future. As long as I don't die in like something tragic. Because I've had to go through so many once-in-a-lifetime economic and, you know, downturns. You think that's going to stop? Trust me, the shit that you've been through so far is nothing compared to what you'll probably get in the next decade or two. With the way, like, AI is going, there's going to be so many people putting out work by that. It's going to be, you know, a little bit frightening. You already see it, that, like, if you look at anyone in the art community right now, they're all despairing over AI art. That's going to be a lot of people in just, like, the next couple of years. Making me real hopeful for a future. Well, it's gonna be a rough period, but once you get past it, should be all, you know, kitten and caboodles, or whatever the term would be. I'm a software developer, I think I'll be fine. You say that, but you can already code with GPT, or use it to help you code. and they're actually want to make AIs that can code. That's a big thing that they want to accomplish. Like there are like a lot of software coders are already using like I think there's like a it's like I think they called it Codex or something like that. It's on GitHub, I know that much, but it's like helps coders doing their job. Ghost in the Shell is supposed to be 2029. Don't think the Singularity is coming anytime soon. Who knows? I think most people predict like the 2040s at the earliest. But with the way AI development is going, like I said, I've never really put much serious thought into that. But, you know, after looking at all the AI stuff for the past couple of years, I'm beginning to wonder. There'll always be someone guiding that. We already use tons of auto-generated code. Yeah, but what when the when the machine learning can actually, you know, code pretty well itself? And that can save the, you know, the company money. Like, hey, what if we just like spin out like 1,000, you know, AI algorithms that all generate code simultaneously all day long? No vacations or sick days or off days. So I don't know. I feel like anyone who's making predictions right now, like, it'll never happen. Is gonna be eating those words. It's just the way I feel about it. I feel like things are just in flux these days when it comes to technology. Hey, art is dumb. I've had fun with it. I mean, it's an interesting thought experiment anyways. Think about like how fast things could develop if you actually do ever get a general AI. Why shoot when you can punch? Why shoot when you can zap? Gungrave? Well, yeah, it's a, you know, there's a bunch of, well, there actually is an even better one. I forget the name of it. There was like a PS2 Western vampire game as well, I forget. There's pretty much like this, but I forget the name of it. I like how they're like, you know what, stairs are too pussy, make them climb up it. That's just kind of funny. It's like, you know what, no stair for our player, make them jump up. AI has been used for writers for years, and there were still many random book writers no one knows the name of. I'm not saying things are in flux, but the wide range fear of losing jobs is unfounded. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I've used AI to help me write too. It's called like it's like spell check and also like word suggest. But hey, that's not quite the same thing. Like I said, I am planning to do a stream where I'm going to put myself like my opener sins for a lot of my videos, chat. I'm planning to put those up against GPT, chat, see if it can write something better. It's like, hey, take this and write. What is all these fucking heads in jars, by the way? See if it can write something better. I guess these are all vampires. Yeah.
Shut your ugly traps.
Futurama. Well, I'm guessing those are vampires that have been killed in fact. I mean, we did cut one off and like bring it here, and this is where they put them. G-Man lives, hates this game. That's alright to me so far.
I can smell the gas.
I mean, there's always a possibility it sucks later, but right now it's alright. It's weird pressing space as my interact key with like environmental objects.
This place before we break into the archives.
I'm not an FPS guy. Since when? I like FPS games. I just don't play them exclusively. Dude, this is safe.
Gotta get out of here. It's gonna blow.
Nope, it is not. You know, I'm surprised there's not like a limit how often you can like use these powers on people. Well, hey, okay, thank you for the sub, man. Also, yeah, just 57 months, man. Thank you very much. In this world, vamps are truly immortal, so instead you cut their heads off and put them in piss jars, where they will remain. I like the idea of sticking some immortal person's head in a piss jar, by the way. I just, you know what, that's gonna be an ultimate troll. Like, oh, you can't die? Enjoy this. But I also like the idea of the lore of the being that like, vampires are truly immortal and can't actually die. That's pretty cool. Some of them like true. You have to figure that out firsthand, though. You said you wouldn't mind living forever, but what if you were in a position where death would be preferable? Well, that's the thing. I said I would, if I had the preference, I'd be able to live as long as I'd want to. I wouldn't want to be immortal where you just can't die. That could definitely lead to some fucked up shit. But hey, just like, you know what? Not getting sick and like terribly old, that'd be nice. That'd be a pretty good ending. Just all that, like, degradation shit. That's what I'll do it off these.
What the fuck are you?
Nosferatu. Metal Gear Rising music intensifies, does it now? Let's see. Electric perk is available. Send a perk point to activate it. Consumes energy in return for more powerful effects and larger damage output. Okay, can you let me see it? Quake Punch. Requires energy. Hold V to jump forward and smash the ground with a damaging blast. Nearby enemies take higher damage and are knocked down. Use your movement to... This game is making me use all the keys on my keyboard, isn't it? It's like V key for the... What? Okay. It's a bit off. Hold V for an area of effect attack and consumes energy. New lore? Boohag. I'm a boohag. Boohags first appeared in Gullah culture? and folklore, but they are no myths. Unlike regular sanguisugj, boohags can't grow their own skin, so they might hunt humans for theirs. Some used to believe that a boohag wearing the skin of its prey could walk among humans in broad daylight. That has been disproven, as boohags aren't civilized or smart enough to come off as believably human. Picking up energy containers will instantly fill up empty energy.
It's all gone.
Don't you come with creatures and terms that even you have to hard time pronouncing? Like, I can't pronounce the name of the bad vampire. It's like Sangwigwing. It's like it bounces around in my tongue. This is the only thing is like stupid how you can't shoot them until you get into the arena with them. It like literally blocks the bullets. Oh, fuck, dead. Yeah, you take a bit more damage than I thought. The boohog got me. Yeah, this part's a bit, yeah. Force field blocks you from shooting. I guess I feel like that was too cheap, so. They're really throwing a lot of shit at me here. Okay, the difficulty just spiked. The boohags ain't as yield. They're kind of tough. Ow. Oof. Certified Bill Clinton Classic. Still using this one, are we? Okay, yeah, the game is, okay, time to stop fucking around mode has been activated. Yeah, the boo hugs, they hurt. Definitely hurt. I'm also dealing with these fuckers throwing leeches at me. Ah. You're gonna bury the meme in the ground. I think you already have. Notice how my response is like, oh, still saying that, huh? To be honest, it was really only good in the moment when the kid was doing it. I didn't really think it achieved meme status. Evening, what's up, Rakatoroshi? Rakatoroshi? Sorry about butchering your name. Fucking these fucking leeches! Fuck you! Oh my fucking god. Okay, game. I get your point. I get your point, seriously. Packed a few too many leech bugs in there, did you? These guys fucking first. Ow, 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 ow. No. Oh, am I done? Did I kill everything? Oh, game, come on. Cut me some slack. Okay, chat. You want to see something funny? I can't walk over this to get over there. I gotta jump over that. Come on. Come on. No, no, you can't go that way, gamer. This is not where we just... No, you gotta jump. Can you see there's like a little bit of eel? You might trip. There's a hose. Yeah, that's a bit like, yeah, we gotta use this mechanic of like mantling, so put it everywhere. I mean, earlier it was the stair, now it's like, no, you gotta go over our log. We said so. I mean, I'm not even pressing a button, I literally just press forward and he mantles over it. It would not matter. I'm gonna guess we're gonna be the only one of these hunters left after this, surprise attack. Like, you're the only one left who can do it. Gotta do it. live up to the family name.
Fuck is this?
Get him out of here.
I think he's dead, Jack.
Don't be cross with me, Father. I couldn't leave you at the mercy of these savages. Could you not do that, you fleshy toad? You nearly hit him.
Covered me in goop.
Institute.
Am I liking the game yet? It's alright.
On ash and blood. I had hoped you'd make it more difficult.
So how come when she was there when we killed her father, why didn't she like beat the shit out of us then? And he's okay. You know what? Oh, turret sequence.
Yes, we weren't making the Calico like this.
Move, Gravener! I order you not to let me die like that!
I almost had her. If it weren't for that old wound. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get old, son.
Yeah, never get married. Now stop blabbing, you're gonna be fine. I know what I'm doing.
This is the key.
Kill monster lollies now? Is this now kind of your game now? Oh, they have lollies.
It's all
Evil
we've
ones.
got. It's in your hands now.
We need to stop!
Stop! We need to get the fuck out of here!
We need to find a defensive position to hold us over till morning. Then we head to Calico.
Why are old-timey little girls creepy? Are they? I don't know. I've never run into an old-timey little girl.
Defensive position over with a wet fart.
We need the higher ground.
And that's where the sun will hit first.
I'll get the horses, and we'll stand our ground up there.
Shotgun. Rentier boomstick. Heavy-hitting sawed-off shotgun, ideal for close combat. Capable. Dealing damage to multiple opponents. Use it with F when not F. Okay, so V, F, Q. Oh god, these keys. You leads in logical? Have a good night, man. You know, I'd hate to be stuck as a mortal before I finish with puberty. We don't really know how old she is, though. But yeah, that's been... Wasn't that the deal in, like... What was the name of that lady who used to write a bunch of vampire novels? That they were all kind of interview the vampire stuff? I forgot her name. I think she had, like, in that one, there was, like, some little girl that turned into a vampire and it became, like, a big issue. She never got to grow up. Anne Rice, yeah. She's still alive. I kind of forgot about her. She was the Twilight before Twilight Chat. The one who made vampires seem gay. Not alive? Oh, that's kind of sad. Did she at least get to see her successor in Twilight? She died in 2020. Okay, it wasn't even that long ago. Was she like old or did she die young? Because yeah, I didn't think she was old or whatever. I never actually saw a picture of her though. All right, so shotgun. Use it. Wait, this has a cooldown. Oh shit! What? I think I was meant to shoot them with it. Now it's on cooldown. All right, you guys can get a free kill on me. Here, go on. Any day now. There you go. Beat me with your mother hands. Don't know if I'd call Stephanie Meyer. Well, who else is writing like lots of vampires kissing dudes? Or just like going to high school for some reason. She was old. She wrote interview in this. She wrote that in the 70s. Like that came out in like the 90s though. Was she like 90 when she died? Damn, girl had a good one then. So you were saying Kirsten Dunst died? No. I don't think she's dead.
Move it, Jess! There's more coming!
I will proceed in my own damn volition. How many like ghost towns do we have in the West? This is a little. I don't think they built these wooden buildings this tall back then either, did they? Nah, something seems off with this design. Follow a rule, cool, whatever. We totally built our like one-horse town streets 4 to 5 stories tall in a wooden building. It could totally hold up.
How many of these guys are there? Rentier, hurry the fuck up!
Forgetting to like do the moves properly. Mainly because I gotta get my hand is turning into a claw trying to play this game though. You know, I still find hilarious that George R.R. Martin is so against fanfiction when Game of Thrones started out as a Lord of the Rings fanfiction. Did it? Maybe it's just a case of pulling the ladder up behind you. Shielded enemy. To damage and eventually break the enemy shield, hit it with Gauntlet's punches or the F Rentier boomstick, which is seemingly more effective. Alternatively, the enemy's back is vulnerable to range attacks. He's a big boy. Punch the spikes? Well, that's what they told me to do. That works too, I think. Okay, God. That's a big energy wave you got. Charge over here. Shit. Alright, fine, I'll shotgun you. You cannot block his attacks. This is a dodge only combat situation. Oh fuck, heal!
Hell yeah.
Oh, you have to deal with Booga guy, whatever the fucking name is. Well, I'm dealing with big dude. Oh, this is a bit much. It definitely was too much. Okay, I'm starting to think this game is one of those hard games. And I guess this is a boss, so maybe it's warranted. Please do whatever you're gonna do soon, my partner. I'm about to fucking die. This is not easy. Jesus fuck. Little tough. Hold on a second. This is. Oops, I apparently accidentally clicked on. So I didn't accidentally ban someone in chat then. Apparently my mouse went over there. Okay, there we go. I was worried for a second. I had weird shit happening in my chat. You died, then I did. This game is starting to get a bit hard. Okay, this is a bad one. Kill me. You have yeah, I'm forgetting to upgrade. Maybe I should do that. Upgrade. I need a punch harder. Is that not an option? We can only buy the mid-air shot. I have any zapper slam? Hold Q while hooking a mid-air enemy to smash into that. Actually, I don't have enough for any upgrades. Never mind, you lied to me. Oh good, he did that anyways.
Much better.
It's just that on top of this being a tough fight, then he like calls out friends. You can get juggle shot thing. I haven't launched him in the air once, have I? Yeah, well, oh, you mean that? Yeah, that wouldn't be very helpful in this fight. Yeah, now it's like, oh shit, everything's out here. Let me like lead them over toward this maybe. Okay, is this game like known for being really fucking hard? Because it's starting to feel that way. Yeah, I'm dead. Ah. It gets easier controllers. I'm not using a controller actually, I'm using a keyboard and mouse. My PS4 controller I have plugged in is going a bit crazy right now, though. Oh, as soon as those guys pop out, I'm just fucked. Uppercut the imps into the shield. Oh, you can. Still kind of hard to do because I have to deal with him as he does so much fucking damage. You just get good. Yeah, I like this game, but it's got some areas where the difficulty is, you know, starting to spike up a little bit unnaturally high. What I seem to be capable of doing. Why is he just getting his shield back automatically? He usually lets me wail on him for a bit. Tried to knock him into the spikes. It didn't seem like it worked.
Want some silver?
No, stop killing me. I bet money in the game, it makes you fight 2 of these later. Oh, thank God. He's dead.
See you in hell.
Oh. Okay, that was a little tough. I've been tested as a man. Final fight, all gets 4 of them? Sure, why not? Well, by then, I should be powerful enough to take them on. So we got Poix. Let's see, I kind of want to punch more at this point since I do so much of it. Training the next melee combo attack right when the previous one connects deals 30%. We'll do that. Was that fun, Dart? The game is good, but yeah, it's got some difficulty spikes here and there. What the heck? We'll see how difficult it gets, though. It could eventually, like, okay, you're, like, really busting my balls here. Got a war upgrade tree, but it's horizontal, huh? You are the greatest, thank you.
Everybody move! Up! Up! Cover me, Ritzy! Damn you! Road clear. William, you hear me?
Oh, shit, where'd they come from? Alright.
That was painful.
This is looking a little tough. This is looking a little tough, too.
Shoot the kill, damn you! He ain't got long.
Why isn't the dynamite exploding? I shot the shit out of it. There we go. I got 26 more seconds. Maybe I should just run around. Ow. Come on. Come on. Ow, 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 ow. I'm a knight. Keeping them busy.
Running real low, Jess. Kinda busy here, Edgar.
How about that?
What? What? Oh, did I get my double? I got my double trigger. Finally, I knew it was coming.
Jesus, how many did she send after us?
electricity can do wonderful things, Chad.
Out of lightning? Good thing we still got a big shiny ace up our sleeve.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think he's breathing.
Calico, it's around the corner. There's a doctor there.
If he's breathing, we ain't make it in time. He's not breathing. Just give me 10 minutes, alright? We'll get him there. Makes him the Flash? Yeah, sure, why not? There's been less believable storylines than anything Marvel or DC has ever produced.
Doc, we need help.
Lewis, Protocol Epsilon.
Steampunk 1877. I mean, well, it is. Well, the reason I yell is, I guess. I'm not a big fan of steampunk, as everyone knows.
Sit down and roll up your sleeve.
Hey, Silent Leon, thank you for 31 months. Now, prosperous to everyone, and you too, man.
We will save your father, Mr. Rentier.
Where any game that titles itself after the entire genre felt that. I think it was a pretty good criticism.
Virgil. Virgil only. It's an honor to
Virgil.
finally meet you in the flesh. Sir, your gauntlet is a thing of beauty. Only a genius could...
I need that fixed. Yesterday.
I'll need a bigger lab if I'm gonna solve the mysteries of time travel, sir. I mean...
Haha, that was a bit of a science joke.
Harrow needs a scapegoat. He won't leave without someone to blame for that fiasco.
Pissed off little Highborn looking for her maker's head? No one could have predicted that.
I don't think she did all that for just Abano. We're missing something. I'd bet my last buck we'll hear more from this Felicity tick pretty soon. I'm gonna check if Amelia needs some backup with Harrow.
Who do I have to bend over this bar and indiscreetly fuck to get some coffee around here?
What a day. See you in the briefing room.
For those of you who didn't hear that line in the background, that's who does he have to bend over the bar and indiscreetly to get some coffee?
Owe you everything, Doctor.
Who goes to a bar to get coffee? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. I guess it's the morning, so who goes to drink in the morning outside of the alcoholics?
Need to check on my gauntlet first. There must be a workshop somewhere around.
I mean, if it's actually got that much electricity going in the metal thing you're wearing your arm, you're probably being electrocuted, actually. It's like a vampire skull, huh? Who here actually drinks? Not me. But I know a lot of you do. Balloons did serve coffee back then? I mean, yeah, but I guess we're just like cultural differences, man. The times have changed. Idea of going to a bar and ordering coffee just seems like, it's a bit strange. Like when you're asking for milk.
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
I mean, sure, but we weren't even talking about that subject. Jack just likes to come in and remind you every once in a while. Is vampire hunting supposed to be a secret? Well, I don't know. The Secretary of, like, State came here and, like, thanked us right before all hell broke loose. So it's at least acknowledged by the government. We're like we're like marshals, like old school, like, Western marshals. Only instead of, like, banditos, we're out hunting vampires. Is what I think the idea is. But maybe the general public doesn't know.
Mr. Rentier, Mr. Harrow wants to see you as soon as you're done in the workshop.
Sorry about your father, sir. Name's Hall. I'm a quartermaster. It's hard to see your father like this. We go way back. Wartime. He and Gravener saved my ass from those.
Oh, is this huge ass lab and hospital connected to a bar? Yeah, good question. This is like a very tiny bar at the front, but everything is behind it is a giant warehouse. Use Virgil's new device in his workshop to reset and reassign all perks and weapon numbers.
Mr. Harrow is waiting for you in the briefing room, sir.
Yeah, heard that already.
Yeah, you just keep bending over. And those, yeah, this is for the ladies out there, chat. Cute guy, leather jeans, bending over, introduced ass first. Virgil Olney, engineer, born 1873, graduated from RI Science Training 1888. Official member of RI since 1888. Virgil Olney was discovered as an infant in the lair of Chinese necromancer. Was his name Lo Wang? Wait, what was the name of the necromancer Chinese sorcerer in Big Trouble in Little Chinatown? Can't quite recall it. Let's see. Having barely survived some sort of arcane ritual. Brought back to Calico to research what was done to him. His recovery took some time, but the young man proved sharp as a tack. He had the real talent for science and technology. Eventually graduated first in his class. Upgrades and perks. Would you like to reset all weapons and up? No. Couldn't tell it was Chinese, really? Hey, where'd the ass guy go? Voice actor did not give the impression. Well, yeah, but it still looked like...
Who does he think he is? The heir to the fucking crown?
According to the protocols, if the director is unable to fulfill his duties, his next of kin takes...
I mean, he's got a big ponytail.
Agreed to that?
Look at this map. Dixon, Little Rock, Calico, Dallas. Alright. Carmine City.
When I got your goddamn gilded invitation, I expected champagne and canapes. Instead, some fang fuck broke into your headquarters and slapped you all around like a gaggle of whimpering sissies. Now the entire country is left
Excuse me, sir,
unprotected,
language.
while I stand here with my dick in my hand like an idiot. So again, could someone please tell me how the fuck did this happen?
Security services.
He sounds like every 80s police chief in a movie.
Valuable asset.
You're a loose-ass asset, Yo Collins.
That was my
Whatever.
father's call, and it was Agent Gravener's quick thinking that saved
Why
your
he's so
life,
angry, he's a
sir.
politician.
For all the fucking good it'll do once I tell the Capitol that its primary defense against all kinds of monsters just collapsed.
We'll take care of it, sir.
What, from here? This place is a shithole at the edge of fucking nowhere.
And don't be fooled by our humble trappings, Secretary Harrow. Calico Cell has the highest survival rate in the Institute, as well as its very best engineer. We are your only chance at turning
Yeah,
this
but you got
around.
literally a flask of alcohol in your front pocket. You're probably an alcoholic, lady.
Desk. First thing, Doctor. And who the fuck are you?
Jesus, man. Calm yourself.
Wait a minute. I'm the best engineer?
You better be, because we need this thing operational as soon as possible, before Harrow comes back to string us all up.
Harrow can suck my...
How bad is it?
Well, the glamour disruptor's
I like that he's just got two big meat grinders in an area that wouldn't actually, matter because his fists would hit the enemy before they would.
But I'll need time. A few weeks, a month tops.
We ain't got that long. We have to be ready to take down this Felicity character when we find her.
You mean if we find them? We have no idea where to even look.
Not necessarily.
Just in without
to the
saying
north,
it.
There's a canyon surrounding the main trail.
How is this shit supposed to be
The
secret?
unimaginative locals call it the Devil's Pass.
You'll go with it, I
and
guess.
Reports mentioned possibly unknown vampiric specimens. We chalked it down to hearsay, but now we sent our top sanguisuge expert to investigate.
I hope by expert you mean a field agent and not another bookworm.
Scott Bloom co-wrote the Institute's sanguisuge bestiary.
We need soldiers, not pencil pushers. I can't run around looking for a missing egghead hoping that maybe he brings something to the table. When did he last report?
5 days ago.
Now let's just hope he's lost in research.
His accent work. You know, I love it when Europeans make games set in the Old West. It's actually a tradition. They used to make movies, you know, the Italians. That's where the word Italian spaghetti western comes from. Now it's just like, hey, what if some Norwegians interpreted the America's Wild West? Okay, is this like Monument National Valley or the Grand Tetons? I can't quite place it. I think it's supposed to be a mix of them, right? I don't think they're quite that big though. Chat, everything that becomes a national park in the future was an evil, like, vampire base in the past. That's what this game is telling me. First it was like the Grand Canyon, now this. You get your pizza, Mike. What'd you get on it? Let's say that's a nice backdrop, but I can't tell. That's just a... Yeah, it's a PNG. It's a good PNG, though. It looks like there's a bit of depth into it. Like, you can see a bit of parallax scrolling, and there's, like, heat waves in the background.
Mangled, mutilated, and ripped apart. Bloom, what did you walk into?
Oof. Jesus, I'm sorry. What happened there? Is that me? I got white hips, alright? Wide hips. I just knock into things sometimes. Go to the bathroom, now we're at the Grand Canyon. Yeah, it was a bit sudden now how fast we got here. Or had a family, well, I know, right? Sometimes it just happens. Look, it's gonna be replaced by cars soon anyways, alright?
Finders keepers.
Not for another 20 years. This game is like, what? The 1890s, I think? So technically cars would already exist, just like, yo, shitty ones.
I'll take that.
Agent's here, guys! Let's fuck him up! Now! Come on, you ugly bastard!
Vote for you and everyone will get a fresh... Vote for you and what? What are you running for? What are your policies? I need more than just assurances of pizza. Because that's only a one-time thing. What are you going to do for me in 2 years when the midterms are up? He's running for president? Is he even like 35? I think you'd be that old or something first, don't you? Wasn't prepared for a pop quiz? That just shows you weren't ready to win elections, man. What if this had been a journalist who's popping these questions at you? Did you clip the enemy targeting sound effect? Why? Keep forgetting I have a pistol because I haven't been using it much.
species appears to possess shape-shifting abilities, most uncommon for the typical sanguisuge. I dare say, this ability might be blood-dependent, but it's hard to tell based on the limited amount of evidence found. I'm wondering if we're witnessing some sort of accelerated evolution, spurred perhaps by certain unknown environmental factors.
Aren't they dead? Why would they still be evolving? How much are our taxes going to go up for all these free pizzas we're giving everyone? What if I don't want freeloaders to get free pizza? That is a bizarre looking water effect. Where exactly does it want me to go? Okay. Werewolf? Nope. Whatever that's what you're doing, I don't like it.
People turning into beasts. Something terribly wrong has happened in here.
Risk I took was calculated, but boy am I bad at math, huh? It's alright. It's the only thing that matters as a good politician is that you want to do good. You've never seen a werecupine before? You just don't live in the right state. Why are all these people just hanging themselves, though? Politician wanting to be good? I mean, want to do good? I know. Seems weird and, alien, doesn't it?
Ooh, let's check this beauty out.
Booming business. We get that one for free, or we still have to buy it? Booming business. All exploding TNT crates deal damage in a 50% larger radius. Also works with the boom ball perk. We gotta buy it, huh? Capitalism. Improved boomstick reload mechanism allows for a 20% faster cooldown. It might be worth. Hitting a weak point now restores a bullet spin on it. Or the zapper pull or dash supercharges the gauntlet and greatly increases the next melee punch. I need to do more melee damage, Evel. Mid-air shot. So we'll go for that. Stole that from Muppet Treasure Island. What? Well, I never really was into the Muppets, to be honest with you, chat. So I never really saw much of it. What's else in here? Looks like a Lumet. It might be. And maybe once we get fully upgraded, it can fire 9 bullets as well. Right now, it's just like it's like an anime oversized gun. It's like, it's just a little bit too big, but then again, big equals cool, right? We're gonna play Dead Space? Yes. That comes out when? The 20th, I'm thinking, or the 10th? Whichever one it was. Soon,
Dead
Drake.
end. Fucking great. Gotta find another way. Hope I'll find some trace of Bloom.
It's a big iron on his hip. Ranger, what's that song? The Ranger. Yeah, I can't remember the lyrics. But it's like there's like a chorus like big iron on his hip. 27th, okay, it's like the end of the month. Like in Neo when they made the bastard sword too big, pissed you off. You mean like the big ass katana? You're supposed to be in Australia, my man. You're in the wrong game. You should have like a tiny man riding your shoulder. Holy fuck, that's some good gore. He blew it. Ooh, ugh. Everything came off of him.
We're screwed! Withdraw! Get the hell out of here!
European longsword you get at the beginning of the game from Neo? I don't really remember the weapon you start out with. I just remember using like katanas and everything else. So how are you enjoying the game? I like it. Every once in a while there's like a moment though that pisses me off because the difficulty spike goes way up. Other than that, so far it's pretty alright. This is a lore menu to check back on tutorials and lots of other information. I mean, I'm hoping the game isn't overly long as well. These kind of games really kind of need to be no longer than like 12 to 15 hours. Really wish you could have gotten the Neo. You just didn't like it. It's not for everyone. But hey, you get that new Neo-ish game, like it's basically the same thing, only set in China now.
Ooh, that's tight.
Okay, they made him say that just so people could smirk when he says, that's tight.
This canyon is protected like some kind of vault. What are they hiding here?
You're out. Hey, Lucky, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Without you, the estrogen levels here would have been so much lower. And, yo, worser because of it.
Too far to jump.
Good night, you wonderful being. Yeah, same to you. Hope to see you next time. We got puzzles.
Okay.
Me though, I still got like another 50 minutes though before I can stop. So we should be able to have time to get through this level, I feel. Had electric gauntlets in the 1800s. They do. Plus vampires, werewolves, and like leech zombies. So it's a different time, you know. And instead of dollars, we use gold coins. From the looks of it. Ledge paint game. In this game, he's like put chains everywhere. Actually, like everywhere you can climb, big shiny metal chain.
What the hell was that?
Should bring back the ledge painter game. Most games, well, some games still use a lot of it, but a lot of games have like toned down how much they use. But they find more clever ways of doing it so it doesn't stand out as much. I haven't really officially retired the ledge painter joke, but just as many as opportunities to use it, or at least ones that feel necessary to use it.
More money.
Do they really have the arachnophobia option for that one singular area? Or is there going to be more? I'm assuming there will be more, but you know what? Maybe it was just that one. Do you like cowboys? This feels like it's some kind of, test. Do I like cowboys? I don't know. I've never met one. There are some fictional cowboys I do find entertaining.
He's coming! On my mark! Get ready! I see him!
Are they talking about me? Because I'm right here, but I can't shoot. The force field blocks me. This branch is a sacred branch. Oh shit. The bugs turned them into werewolves.
Christ, that was tough.
Do you like westerns? For the most part, I actually don't. When it comes to western movies, there's a few I like. But I remember as a kid, I hated them because my dad always wanted to watch them, and I'm just like, oh god, can I just watch like cartoons? But so I remember like disliking westerns. That is a lot of dynamite. That should be a much bigger explosion. Westerns, but there are some good ones though. And so far, some of the best. There's like 2 really good Western video games. Well, yeah, that's just how that would fall. It didn't exist when you were little, true. Well, there were some like good arcade Western games. They were like, the shooters. Red Dead Revolver, well, Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. And this game's alright, I don't mind it. I wouldn't put it in the same category as those 2 games, but hey.
Research continues, but nothing I've seen explains the unusual capabilities of this curious animal. Judging by the diameter of the tunnels it creates, I estimate it stands at least 8 feet tall and is quite powerful.
Unforgiven, though, is a damn good movie. One of the best, actually. Like the Red Dead Revolver. I've seen Red Dead Revolver played and I know what it's about, but it doesn't look that great to me. To be honest with you. It's more like a goofy, like, it's more like, I guess it's more like a pop culture Western, whereas Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, well, Red Dead Redemption 1 is like a movie Western, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 is like a novel Western. It's kind of weird how they all kind of have their own little thing they follow.
Shit, whatever is behind that door must be huge. Might be that thing Bloom was looking for.
I can't see anything through the crack. Hey, Westerns, because everything looks so hot and dry and it makes me feel uncomfortable. Just imagining being in such a place. Never been anywhere dry before, huh?
Find a way to hold those doors.
Whoops. Blazing Saddles? Okay, yeah, that's a good movie too. Bats. How come there wasn't an option to turn the bats off? Only spiders. People... Here's about bats. Electrocuting large enemies. Use melee attacks on large enemies to feel the static indicator located next to their health. Fully stacked enemies, become susceptible towards being electrocuted with the zapper. Gamer uses bosses, yeah. I kind of expected that though. That's the thing that pretty much every AA game will do. Use a lot of bosses.
I'm taking it.
Okay, upgrade. Let's see, what do you want? Short circuit, killing electric enemy yields an electrical energy. Pick up, zapper, slam. I think I still just want to go for like more punch strength if I can. Locks at 7. Icarus, killing a mid-air enemy. Change drop energy. Kickoff and hero punch deal additional damage to all nearby enemies. Enemies weak. Then we have that. Split. Projectile block. Press Q to destroy incoming flying projectile. Oh, that could be good. Use of a circular cursor for mouse movement. Okay, that's the way I came in. Going this way. What do you guys think of this game, chat? You've all asked me in my opinion. What's your opinion?
I find the flying creatures most disturbing. They appear in large numbers, protecting the newly transformed sanguisuges like hornets guarding their hive. It's not clear if that's their only purpose. Perhaps they also gather sustenance and function as scouts.
I have to ask, why don't they just use the word vampire instead of the sanguisuges? It's okay if it's in Latin. Just say vampire, we all know what they are. Played this game twice, what do you think? It's pretty good. I mean, I'm assuming you like it. Unexpected, challenging, which is fun. True, as long as it doesn't go too crazy with it. I didn't really get this game just for like the, yo, I want to be challenged. I want to be whipped and smacked, you know, I mean, I want to be challenged. Hey, at least I got enemy variety. Can electricity punch bats? This is game of the year. This man has taste. Seems fun to play, but everything aside from the combat seems... Yeah, well, I'm not really gonna, like, yo, praise the plot for characters. Ghost rifle. Is that a skin? Cannot change them. Oh. No, I guess I got nothing. Okay, it just gets a new it's a new skin. That's really all it is. I'll stick with the one I got. Western Devil May Cry? A little bit, yeah.
Where the heck did it go? Yeah, looks like I'm getting closer to its nest. Gotta squeeze through.
Feel a fighter coming on. I just had a boss fight. Am I getting second boss fight?
Ugh, what a stench. Got your ugly ass. Oh, sweet Jesus!
Oh, did you like that shot? Use that word though, I don't have anything like that.
Oh, damn it!
Are you for real? I was doing good. Am I sending this? Possibly. I am recording it, but I haven't decided I'm going to send it for...
God damn it!
How did you do that twice? See him. There we go. I'm glad the enemy just sitting back there doing nothing. That's pretty nice of him. What's wrong with you? Oh, he's dead. That's why. Have you seen The Quick and the Dead? It's a western directed by Sam Raimi, starring Sharon Stone, Gene Hackman, Russell Crowe, Lance Henriksen, Keith David, and very young Leon. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. Yeah, or if I have, I don't recall seeing it. Like I said, I wasn't really into western movies except for a very small amount, so I probably would have never like given it time. Who those people? Oh, you know who those people are. That's a lot of big names.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Bloom? Is that you down there?
Yes, it's me, but who are... Whoa. You're Jesse Renier, sir. Splendiferous.
Care to explain what happened here, Bloom?
Well, I was sent here to investigate reports of a novel breed of sanguisuge. When I arrived, I encountered a group of familiars, apparently sent here by their masters.
That was a familiar? How come a human turned into that thing so quickly?
Well, excellent question, sir. My thesis is that their transformation is linked to the blood from these creatures somehow. The how is what I'm stuck on.
We better take one of those things back with us to the lab. Still beats me what those familiars were doing here.
Well, from what I could
It's a
gather,
western combined with a shonen tournament arc.
Securing a convoy of
Well, a lot of westerns are actually inspired by Japanese samurai movies. Some of the most popular ones, even.
Check that place out.
Who dat? Did saloons actually use these? Okay, I see there's actual real doors on the side, because usually you'd only see like the saloon door, but not the doors that they would lock up with. I was say, those never seemed like very good security to me. Damn, she's got a lot of makeup on. Girl, you're a clown. You're a clown with that much on. Stop it.
Glad to see you in one piece, sir. Devil's Pass. I can see how it got its name.
Oh, she's got that dead-eyed stare. Kill the clown? I don't think it'll let me. Oh, clown cannot be killed.
Where are you off to in such a hurry? Bar run out of whiskey?
Hey,
Jess.
Miss Mathmagical.
Your dad in
Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders,
There was an
too.
awful lot of blood on him.
He'll be fine. Bastard's
Ghost.
too damn stubborn.
All
to
women
die.
are ghosts,
I've
alright?
seen my
They don't
share of
exist.
battle wounds. The
Well,
ones William
they're
got,
very good at ghosting you
no
with them.
way
Okay, I'm
even
stopping
half
now.
of that came out of him alone. Somewhere between the falling airships and hopping boo-hags, I don't know.
God, those
Could be
words
that
made
collateral
no sense.
damage
Hoppin'
wasn't the tick's
boo-hags.
only
I know it's
objective.
enemy type, but oof.
Could be
They infected him? No. No fucking way.
Just hold your horses and just think about it. The Institute is infiltrated, and they let both you and William walk away? Jess, when a tick turns a familiar, they form a sort of bond. The sire can see into the servant's mind. Now, they make that link with, say, the man who developed that weapon you're carrying.
Edgar, our orders are clear when folks get infected. Infected means dead. Those are his own words.
Breathe. I've got an idea. Remember that crap I brought from Lake Morapass? That plan that was supposed to be a base for a
Did I
cure
finish on
one
High
day?
on Life? Yes,
I'm
I
not
did.
gonna
It was
gamble my
alright.
father's life on some swamp
Thankfully, they
nerd's
stopped
magic
talking as much in the
It's not
second
like
act.
we got a handful of aces here, Jess. Dabano and his lunatic spawn had taken the fight to us. And I sure as hell don't want to go to war without our general. Do you?
All right. The plant might be back in the manor's ruins. I'll go check if there's anything left of the lab, but you...
I go. You need to take care of the gauntlet.
I don't give a flying fuck about the gauntlet. I'm not sitting on my ass while my father grows a new set of teeth.
And no one asks you to. But if I fail, you and that gauntlet will be the only thing between us and a war we can't win. I got this, okay? Just keep an eye on that nosy lady doctor. And stay close to William, just in case I don't make it back in time.
Chat salt. I didn't notice a very salty chat. Hello, ladies. You girls look like you came straight out of a PS3. Sorry, but you got that look to you. It's a classic look, you know. Some people are into it. Alright, remember chat, big ass tavern, and apparently behind it, even bigger factory. Like somehow this what should be just like a regular sized tavern, gigantic factory behind it, and no one knows about.
Glad you brought Bloom back in one piece. They're waiting for you in her lab.
You know what really annoys me when I see some teen online be like, "Ew, this looks like a PS3 game." Like, man, there was some great looking PS, or is that remarked? I mean, I just thought they did. I didn't think the game did. Their models just clearly didn't get as much time and effort put into them as everyone else's. Just grumpy vetting. I mean, there are some games out there that do still look kind of dated just because, hey, it's cheaper to do that. Obviously, though, some people don't have a memory of what PS3 and Xbox 360 games look like. You can usually tell. Most PS3 games were ugly. I did kind of feel that way. Mainly because apparently it was a very difficult console to develop for. So sometimes they just like, okay, we're just gonna like... Also, it was also in the heat of the... Well, it was in the middle of the Call of Duty era when everyone wanted to make their game look like Call of Duty, hoping they would sell as well as Call of Duty. So they all went with like, muted color palettes. So a lot of games just look ugly as sin because, oh, that's what Call of Duty's doing. Let's do it too.
Where is it? Where the hell did I put it? Get out! Get out! Oh, holy moly, it's you. I mean...
Brown and gray. Yeah, there was a lot of brown and grayish games. PS3 is so bad, Sony can't emulate it itself. Well, apparently not on their current hardware very well.
Each other for centuries. Like every other creature, they change over time to get an upper hand against us.
We love games with a color palette like Infamous 2 and Uncharted Trilogy. Shame they don't release some of those games. They're still... Yeah, that's the other thing about the PS3 that pisses me off. There's quite a few games that are just locked to it. They never got releases on anything else and never been re-released. Looking at you, Metal Gear Solid 4 and Infamous games and some other stuff. It's really pissing annoying. Anything in here? Nope. Can you play PS3 on a PS4? I don't think you can you? Or at least you can play that PlayStation Plus stuff. That's all I played. Metal Gear Solid 4, and you can play that on your PC, actually.
Until recently, the Sanguisuge reproduced by turning their familiars. A slow, but effective process.
Now there's this new breed. Popping up like rabbits.
They're fierce and resourceful, but still not anything we can class as an evolutionary step up the ladder. If anything, they're a step backwards. Mindless and bloodthirsty.
They're cannon fodder. This is Debano's idea of an army. Humans turn to minions or whatever foul-blood beasts they'll end up being.
Foul blood! Precisely, sir. Splendiferously observed. Well, I guess to know for sure we have to investigate McCallum's sawmill?
McCallum's won't be an easy nut to crack. Without a working gauntlet, we can't penetrate its glamours.
Guess it's high time to check up on our resident genius.
Whose god do you have to sacrifice? Wait, you want to sacrifice a god to make that happen?
I can't find shit in here. Oh, hi! Holy moly, where are my notes? As we all know, Faraday's mutual induction phenomenon.
Virgil, take it easy with the jargon, please. You're talking to a field agent.
Diamagnetism, polyphase system. You sure you don't want to hear my radiography joke about... never mind. Here it is.
Nice to have a main character who's not a hunk of a man. Are you? Come on. You know this guy would just slay.
Consumption is off the charts.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put Nikola Tesla in this game to have him be doing this stuff.
Before you jump down his throat, perhaps we can give Virgil a chance to explain himself.
Miniaturization has its limits. If you want a working disruptor like this, you have to accept the fact that it won't be, well, portable.
Like Amelia so kindly pointed out, I'm a field agent, as in I go out in the field. If the gauntlet's not portable, it's useless. I don't mean to
But
put your
you
ass
can't
over the
sue over
fire,
a real person.
Apparently you do.
But if we don't get it running, we're all done for. Can you make it work?
Well, maybe if I could somehow get my hands on some spare coils from the original disruptor.
Done. Where can I find them?
Remote output.
Got reports about a visual.
Sorry, but you can't just call something without me thinking like the sound effect.
Turned out to be a glamour. Director Rentier sent me there to deliver a crate of heavy electrical coils.
You gonna go, Mike? I'm actually just about done myself.
Engineers disrupt the illusion.
Because I don't have enough time to do another level.
Before the team could collect any relevant data, the cell was destroyed by the ticks.
Whatever they were hiding must have been important.
Ending half an hour early? Yeah, mainly because of like timeliness of where we are in the game.
Just look for a miniaturized electrical resonance
Okay, that's not gonna work.
And I still got some like editing work to do on the
We're out
video.
in 5.
So let me do some of that before I go to bed.
I'll go down first and clear the way. Try not to get killed or Blackwell skin me alive.
Right. Roger that, Mr. Jesse.
Really get the vibe they wanted to make this open world. I don't know, I don't really feel that way. Because I don't see any elements of it. It's all like singular levels, but then you have JPEG, you know, regular. No, it doesn't feel like that.
Sir, did you already find it?
That's not the impression I get. But I'm fine. Not every game needs to be. This game would actually be worse if they try to make it open world. It doesn't feel like, yeah, definitely would have been worse. So, chat. I believe we're going to stop there tonight. Just a little bit early tonight. Because I got do a little bit of extra work on the video tonight. So I can hopefully get the majority of the video done tomorrow. So we'll see about that. But you've all been wonderful tonight. So thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the game you probably weren't expecting me to play. But hey, I've been doing that a lot recently. Haven't I? But I did my best. Hopefully it was enough. Also, thank you for any subs, gift subs, or bits tonight as well. Much appreciated as always. Hope to see you all back here tomorrow if you get time. I'd love to have you. If you're new here, hit the follow button. And if you want to join my Discord, you can type in the Discord code into chat. Or you can scroll down and click on the banner as well. Also, thank you to the mods too. I think I forgot to thank them. So, I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll stream some more of this game, I think. Yeah, I think we will. So, hopefully you'll have some time. Anyways, I wish you all a great night and also a great rest of 2023. Hopefully it's a good one for the memories. I will see you all tomorrow, everyone. Peace.